Namaste everyone, I'm Pramod and welcome back to my YouTube channel Soul of Yogi. So today's class is about deep stretch. So this class is more about holding the poses for a little longer, so that's gonna affect more deep into your muscles, or you can say deep into the tissues. So this is gonna affect a little bit more faster, because nowadays in various of yoga classes you can see people are moving into the flow quite fast. So the muscles and the tissues couldn't understand the movement. Before they understand, they change the movement. So this class is more about going deep into the muscles and the tissues. So let's begin this class without wasting the time. Grounding yourself, opening your palm on your knee. Spine is straight, sit with a taller spine and remain your eyes closed. If you're comfortable, staying with your arms on your knees, relaxing the shoulders back and down, or maybe you can bend your elbow without disturbing your chest and just joining your palm in front of the heart center. So we are going to begin with a one chant of Om. With exhalation, take a deep and long inhale. Om. Breathing in. When you're breathing out, moving your head down and look down to the floor. So in deep sided stretch, we are going to hold the posture for a little longer than usual, and we will move into the flow, but we are holding the poses. So then you can go deep into the tissues and you can get more flexible and healthier in life. So from here, just stay wherever you are and find your tabletop in the beginning. So you're directly starting with your tabletop. Your wrist under the shoulder, your knee under your hip, and pointing your toes back. So your feet also in line with your knee, and then inhalation, just arching your back, opening the chest. So here you need to be aware of your back, which part of your spine or your back you can feel the stretch, or maybe some part of your spine is not working for you. So just observe that. You don't need to judge anything. Maybe some of you can feel the lower back is stretching more than the mid back. So that's totally fine. Figuring out yours and staying with that. And when you're next exhaling, pressing the palm, push the palm down and lifting your thoracic up, and stay hunching on your back into your cat. Staying there. Breathe in and breathe out. Continue. And then back to the center. Now we are moving a little bit fluid. Inhalation and exhalation. So now you don't need to hold. Just follow your breath and don't move faster than the breath. And then back to the center. Very good. From here, tucking your toes and start lifting your knees a little bit away from the floor, so maybe few inches away, and start engaging your core. So you can see I'm not arching my back, so just keeping your back flat. You can engage your core, feel the weight comes on your arms, your shoulders, staying there. So pushing your palm and lifting your chest up, so you can feel your shoulder blades are spreading out, staying there, and then slowly drop, relaxing yourself, sitting down on your heel and just relaxing your wrist. So just maybe moving into the rotation with the wrist clockwise few times and anti-clockwise, maybe interlacing the fingers and just roll both ways. Okay, from here, pressing the palm, finding your downward facing dog this time. Tucking your toes, push the palm and lifting your knees. So maybe in the beginning, if you are here, this is also a nice position for your downward facing dog. So this is the first downward facing dog for today. So feel free wherever you are. If you can, try to reach your heels more close to the floor. But if you feel too much stretch on your back of the thighs, try to stay wherever you feel comfortable. Breathe in and breathe out, staying there. So here you are focusing to lengthen of your spine. So you're pressing your hand down to the floor and pushing your hip a little bit, reaching back. So you're trying to find a length of your spine, a little bit more tolerance. Maybe your hip is going back and up. If you can feel, try. Otherwise just push the palm and lengthen the spine. Staying there for a little more. Continue focusing on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly dropping your knees down. And next pose, you can just relax into your child pose. Very good. If you feel any kind of tension on your shoulder, maybe just taking your arms back with the rotation so you can feel the shoulders are resting down. Breathe in and breathe out, staying there. Relax the shoulders, taking your time. And then slowly bringing yourself back and up. And then this time taking your right leg outside of your right hand. So my right leg coming outside of the right hand. Keep pushing your hip forward and down and just push your right knee out so you can move into your low lunge stretch and feel the outer hip. So as long as you can push your knee out, you can feel your outer hip and your back leg, front thigh, your quads staying there. You can open the chest, maybe looking back towards your feet. Stay there. Maybe you need to use your hand to push. Figure out. Stay there for few more breaths. 3 more breaths here. Deep and long breathing. 2 and back. Dropping your feet all the way down and then coming into your forearm, into your lizard. So here you can stay for a few seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds staying here, and then we go a little bit more deep into your lizard pose. So now from here what we are going to try to tuck your toes and just lift your knee. So you can feel the deeper stretch because you're all the way lifting your back leg, so you're not resting. And you can feel your hip opening a little bit more deeper, staying there. So the deep stretch is going to help you to get more flexible, a little bit more faster because you're staying longer into the pose and you can go deep into your tissues, your muscle stretch. So staying there and then slowly drop your knee down. Bringing yourself back, pressing the palm first and then coming up and back into downward facing dog. Switching your leg here, left leg reaching outside of your hand. Drop your back knee. Remember, you're going to push your thigh down. You can use your left hand on your left knee to open up, opening the chest. So maybe you can just watching me from this side, from the diagonal. So you're opening your feet and use your hand to push if you need to. So I'm opening the chest, taking the shoulders back, chest is open, or maybe look to the back. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhalation and exhalation. Continue breathing, not shortening your breath. Stay. And then slowly bring yourself back. Stay wherever you are, bring your leg back and dropping your forearm. Remember again into your lizard. staying there to find a comfortable lizard, and then if you start feeling comfortable there, then you can start lifting your back knee. Very good. So you're not lifting your hip, keeping your hip lower in line with your heel. Stay down, breathe in and breathe out, and slowly back to the center. Drop your knee, pressing your palm, and again finding your downward facing dog. And then just drop your knees down wherever you can, and then dropping your chest and chin. So staying in your 8-limb pose, Ashtanga Namaskar. Then free your toes back, slide, open the chest into your Bhujangasana. So I'm keeping my thighs down, my pelvis resting on the mat, pressing the palm, taking the elbows close to the ribs, and just opening the chest. So your shoulders are not coming close to the ear. Releasing the shoulders back and down, chest is open and look front. So if you have any kind of neck tension, try not to look up. So keep looking forward, relaxing your neck. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep and long breathing. And slowly all the way going down, you can turn your head and relax. Sorry. So relaxing yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. This time we will go into the twisting stretch. So just keeping your feet down. If you have a space, you can keep your arms extend out to the side in line with the shoulder, or maybe keep your hands like a cactus. So I'm keeping my arms in a cactus, arms, turning my head to the left, and then bending the left knee. So taking your left feet towards the right side without lifting your chest or the shoulders. So just move to the side and stay. So if you feel your shoulders is lifting, maybe you need to come back. But if you can release your feet down, stay down. Feel the stretch on your psoas muscle, on the top of your thigh. Breathe and breathe out. Breathing in back to the center, turning your head towards the right, bending the right knee this time, right leg moving towards the left side. So here you can see I'm keeping my shoulder as close as possible to the floor. I'm not lifting and going all the way down. So just stay down, and then you can feel the twist. If your knee is coming down, try to push your knee, feel the stretch deeper. Breathe in and breathe out, and then slowly bringing yourself back. Again moving into your Bhujangasana, taking your hands. If you feel difficulties to find a Bhujangasana, you can keep your hand in line with the forehead. But if you're comfortable, then keeping your hands beside your shoulder or your chest. So I'm keeping my hands in line with the ear. So taking your elbows, rolling in, close to the ribs, chest is open, stay there. And then from here, taking your hands back a little bit, bring yourself back, tuck your toes, and coming back and up into your downward facing dog. So maybe you can figure out the difference, the way you begin your downward facing dog and now. So maybe this time you can go a little bit more deeper than usual into your downward facing dog. From here, taking your left leg forward between your hands and turn your back leg feet into 45 degree into your warrior B. So check your chest is moving towards the front, arms extend to the side, and stay. So if you can see my thigh, my knee and my hip is not in one line. So if you want to go more deep, maybe you can go a little bit more deeper. But if you don't feel comfortable, bring yourself back, stay higher, and stay there. So as long as you feel the stretch, stay there. It's not about how deep you go, it's about your alignment, the way you're standing. And as long as you feel the stretch, that's totally fine. Stay there, breathe in and breathe out. Look towards your left middle finger if you are finding your position. If you are still finding, take your time. And then slowly, holding your waist, bring yourself back, straight your leg and switching your leg. So turning your left heel in and right leg toes towards the right side. Again, finding your trunk facing forward, not arching your back. So just tucking your tailbone, engage your core, and now you can bend your knee. Again, finding your chest is facing forward, both shoulders in one line, and then you can look to your middle finger or your palm. Stay there for a few breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the stretch on your inner thighs. The spine is straight, squeezing the glutes. And not lifting the back leg outer arch. So just pressing your back leg outer arch also and staying in your warrior B. Slowly bring yourself back, and this time you can directly go into your triangle pose. So if you feel your feet is too much open according to your height, maybe you can take your legs a little bit more closer, because in triangle you go a little bit more close with your legs. So bring your legs a little bit more close, and then arms to the side, keeping the both knees straight. First you lean or reach out to the right and then start going down. So if you can only reach your shin, that's totally fine, as long as you open the chest. So your upper arm goes in line with the shoulder, and look at your palm or your thumb. If you can go down to your ankle, try, but start not dropping your chest. So figure out, find an easy, comfortable pose and stay into your triangle. Slowly bending your knee, bring yourself back and switch your leg. Holding your waist, switch your leg. Straight your knee, chest is open, arms to the side and going down. So try not to do this, because in this way my hips are not in one line. Maybe you cannot see, but try to push your hip forward and chest back. So your chest is opening. Staying there, looking up. Don't put weight on your bottom hand. So try to reach your arm up like somebody is pulling you from the top. So the body weight is not coming to the one side. Still the weight is on your back leg. And then slowly bring yourself back. Bend your knee all the way, dropping your palm down. And slowly coming into your downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhalation and exhalation. This time moving into your pigeon pose. So if you know this pigeon pose, taking your right leg forward. So your right shin is coming close to the both of your wrists, and then free your back leg toe. Okay, so if you cannot do this with the front leg shin straight, so you can maybe watch me from here. So if you cannot do this with the straight shin, try to take your feet, your ankle more close and inside, and then you're easy to go down. So your weight is not coming on your right hip. If you're taking your right leg forward, the body weight is moving towards the left, and then you can drop your forearms down to go deeper and feel your outer hip stretch. So remember to shift your body weight. So if I'm here, maybe I don't feel the stretch. So if I'm going towards the left side, I will feel the stretch probably to my right outer glute. Feel free to go down with the forearm, or if you are more flexible, or if you want to go more deeper, now you can go all the way down. Staying there for a few breaths. You can use your arms as a pillow to relax. And then press the palm, bring yourself back. Fixing your hands, tucking your back leg toe first, and then you can go back into your downward facing dog. And then switching your leg. So remember, I'm keeping my heel inside. If I'm keeping it here, maybe it's quite hard for me to go down. So just take your leg back and shift the weight to your right thigh this time. Your back leg is straight, not going out or not going inside. Exhalation, start leaning forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking your own time, staying here for 5 breaths. You can observe the sensation. Maybe you are more flexible towards your right side other than the left side, or maybe it's opposite. So figuring out, and in this way, if you start figuring out, you can stay there to the one side longer than the other side according to your flexibility. For the last breath, staying there, and then walking your hands back and up, pressing the palm, tucking your toe, and going back and up into down dog. Taking your time and slowly drop your knee down, and now you can just relax on your back. So lay down on your back. And then we will move into the spinal twist. So same way, according to space, keep your hands in line with the shoulder or cactus arms. Here, I'm going to bend my both knees and just lifting the hip. So I'm lifting my hip and moving towards the right side. So my left hip is staying on the right side, and now I can straighten my left leg and right thigh come to the chest and then turning towards the left. So in this way, you're not lifting the shoulders, or the shoulder blades are connected to the mat, connected to the floor, and staying into your twist. So just feel your abdominal region, breathe through your abdominal region and feel the twist, relax your lower back, stay there. If you're comfortable, then you feel free to turn your head to the right side, stay there. If you want to go more deeper, if you don't feel that twist still, you can use your left hand to press your right knee and push it down. But don't push too much, so you start lifting your shoulder, keeping the connection with the shoulder or the back on the mat. Then you can feel the twist. Slowly bring yourself back, bending the left knee. Again, press the feet, lift the hips, switching the side, and straight your leg. Now twisting yourself again to the other side, turning my head to the left, find yours. I'm using my right hand to push my left knee so I can go a little bit more down. Remember, you're breathing through your belly. And then slowly back to the center. This time moving into your Pawan Muktasana, so your left leg goes straight, wind releasing pose. Left leg is straight, right thigh to the chest. I can use my interlaced palms or fingers to pull my right thigh to the chest and lifting the head. Maybe I can touch my nose to my knee, or maybe the chin. Staying there, breathe in and breathe out, only staying there for 2 or 3 breaths according to you. And slowly relax and switch your leg. Relaxing yourself, and from here finding your own Savasana. So open your legs wider than the hips, so your thighs are rolling out, so you will feel more relaxed with your legs. Arms out wide and relax. Maybe take your time and maybe just move every single part of your body, maybe just rotating your arms, rotating your head to the side by side, and just stop moving and figure out if your body is relaxed, stay there. If you still feel some kind of engagement with the muscles or joints, move and adjust again, and then relax, just connecting yourself with the breathing. each inhalation and exhalation, you can observe the way your belly reacts, the way your belly moves with inhalation up, and while exhaling, your belly goes down. If you feel any kind of deep stretch or tension on your muscles, be aware of that, but don't follow your thoughts. Staying in your savasana for a few more breaths without opening the eyes. From here, gently start moving your fingers and your toes. Bringing the both feet together one by one. And bend your right knee or left knee one by one, both knees bend, and taking your time to rolling yourself towards the right side. So take your time to roll yourself. Whenever you are ready, after 1 or 2 breaths, using your left hand and sitting down with a cross leg. So again, bringing yourself back to your cross leg. So we begin the session with a 1 chant of Om. The same way we are going to conclude with a 1 chant of Om and 3 chant of Shanti all together with exhalation. So take a deep and long inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Breathing in. And when you breathe out, slowly bowing your head down, opening your eyes, looking down to the floor. Slowly moving the head up and look front. Hari Om. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.